is your take on spirituality?
I think for me, the best way to answer that is the times where I felt spiritual. A book called Non-Zero. And that one, I think more than any other book, has probably shaped my definition of spirituality. All evolution. It has been about, in some ways, conflict. Okay. And conflict where there are winners and losers. When two groups, maybe cells or cities or people or nations, work together, they create these win-win situations.
You've spent time in the White House, right?
And I basically went up to him and said, I'd really like to work for you for the summer. And I was studying public policy and computer science. DC is a very strange place. It is full of wonderful people, inspired and motivated by all of the best reasons to change the world.
What brought you to India?
I was very interested to see, what is computing going to do to these other populations and how is it going to change those societies? Why do people go in and out of poverty? Why do people become rich or richer, or why do people become poorer in their lifetimes? And so literally I read that paper and said, if we just had LinkedIn for the village, we could go home. And that was essentially the germ of the idea of Babaja. And I fell in love with that idea. I sold my house. I broke up with my girlfriend and I quit Microsoft. In that 1 month, I sold my house. So I had like $150,000 that I was putting into it. We went with just pencil and paper to places that we thought that poor people lived and said, hey, do you want to get a job? And of course, everybody's like, what's this scam? I mean, there was no iPhone. There wasn't really a smartphone when we started.